Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am not good. I'm going to preface this with I'm not good at Project Zomboid, and the mods I play with are, I think, pretty average. Just Arsenal, and then semi-trucks because they're cool. I'll go over the settings I'll be playing on. Custom sandbox. Rosewood. The main change I made on this one is, fuck, where is it? It was zombies can trigger alarm, and then the transmission to everyone's affected with the respawns off, and that's pretty much all I've changed. I think the everyone's infected transmission is by far the most interesting. But another thing real quick before the stream starts, I do apologize for there not being a whole lot of content recently. Scooch quitting League of Legends was a pretty big kick in the teeth, as he was one of my inspirations for trying to get into content creation. And I was putting a lot of effort into a York guide that I've been making. And a lot of things he said in that video were just a pretty firm kick in the teeth. And another thing that might be a little weird is I tend to talk more like this in my videos, try to keep my voice a bit higher pitched. But that's just something I've always done, so people in person can understand me. It's hard for people, like, in person to actually understand you when I talk like this. So if you catch me talking like this, don't be too alarmed, as this is actually how I normally sound. It's just out in public and I'm talking to other people, I try to talk like this, a bit more higher pitched and easier to hear. I'm hearing noises that I don't like, so that's unfortunate. Ooh, that's actually good. Wait, I got boredom. Oh, it's because of the TV. I believe my longest playthrough I've actually gone through was, I believe it was, like, 2.5 days. It's just, I've played enough Rosewood to know my way around it a little bit. And the game mode I've played the most so far has been Apocalypse, which, I'm gonna be honest, was a fucking mistake. Apocalypse is so difficult as, like, your first game mode. Of course, my fucking shit is locked. I don't have a weapon, which is really unfortunate, as I'm trying to find a fucking weapon. Too unwieldy to drive nails. Well, it's a weapon. Can this be used as a mini sledgehammer? I don't think so. I think this one's just a weapon. Fuck you, watch. some of the music in this game can sound like fucking footsteps at times. It always throws me off. Although the music in this game is really damn good. Eventually I want to get good enough to play Apocalypse. My main goal is to just take Apocalypse, turn Respawn off, and see how much area I can just clear out. On a one more playthrough I did just to test out Custom Sandbox. I'm pretty sure also up to the rate of zombies playing dead, so I'm not sure if that's a dead zombie, since he was being eaten, or if it's playing dead. One of the settings I want to experiment with sometime though on the like high pop density Apocalypse is there was a setting I saw that looked really interesting, where zombies you kill would pretend to be dead. Which, honestly, that sounds kind of fucking cool, if I'm being honest. So even if you've cleared out an area, you can't 100% trust it is safe. Doesn't look like there's zombies in there, and I need a can opener. But of course it's locked. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if I can get to my first fucking helicopter event on stream. I'm gonna try to find the frying pan, that's good. Try to find the police station. I don't know how to get to it from here. But in it, on the other playthrough, I found an exoskeleton. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That got the fucking heart racing. Formative vest. Those are coyote howling, so that's probably not a great thing for me. There are times where I could swear I see zombies moving when I shouldn't. The vision system in this game can be a little funky at times. Oh, this green outline indicating whether or not you'll actually hit them from where you are is so fucking helpful. Louisville map. I don't think I'll make it to Louisville, but, you know, could come in handy, I guess. This group of 4 is a bit bigger than what I personally want to fuck with right now. I'll take this one out, though. Actually, I'll come back for them. But for now, I want to get the zombies here thinned out a bit while just walking around to get experience with the combat system. So 1 that way, 3 that way. One of those has got to see me eventually. Start walking this way. Or they'll migrate. I'm pretty sure the isometric view that's north? Oh, one saw me. But I'm getting thirsty, so I'm gonna back off, try to get this one, then get inside and get a drink, I guess. Dude, this fucking hammer is putting in work, holy shit. I'm gonna go inside my house and get a drink. Good books in here, it's just I don't think I'm gonna live long enough to actually utilize those books. So for now I'm gonna focus on trying to thin out the numbers a bit. Because if I can get the freedom to move around at least this neighborhood a little bit, that'll make my time here a lot easier. Zomboid is one of those games I wish I could be good at, but I don't think I'll ever actually get particularly great at. We're seeing that post where a guy killed about 1/5 the population of Kentucky with a character that survived, what was it, 10 fucking years? Which is actually ridiculous. I forgot there can be shit in the mailboxes. There was nothing in the mailbox. I wonder if anything good can spawn in the mailbox. So another thing I don't know how to do yet is draw zombies out other than by kind of walking in front of them until they see me. I don't know the range for the whisper key, and I feel like it's not a particularly great idea to fuck with. I'm probably gonna do a couple more PlanetSide 2 streams. I'm playing Emerald now, where there's a lot more people, and it's a lot. It's a better example of what PlanetSide is. It's probably a lot more interesting to watch a fight of, you know, a full server than one of half a server. So generally I notice when I spawn here, I generally spawn in that house or the one next to it, with the slide in the back of it. But I don't know why I always spawn on, like, this street or the police station here. I wonder where the other potential rosewood spawns are. Oh, that's concerning. I know there are more here, so they must have migrated through meta events. First, there's a coyote howling over that way, and then another one howling that way. Howling that way. I would... Oh yeah, you can see the on-set movie. That was live. Oh, fuck. Was that one of my previous survivors there on the ground? Grab a second watch. I don't think that's a survivor of mine. That's interesting. It's dangerous to do that because I can't fucking see next to me, and there was another one this way. No idea where the hell that one went though. Well, I'm gonna continue trying to find that police station. I'm mostly gonna try to find it for armor, and every time I've been in there, there's been a backpack in the locker rooms. And even though I can get away with traveling really light, since I'm not probably going to even survive to the helicopter event, so I could probably just stay here trying to clear out zombies and then scavenge food whenever I'm hungry. It's one of those things where it's just, I like to carry it with me. It's part of my old, DayZ habits. Where half of any backpack I had would be dedicated just holding on to food and water. Although I did get pretty fucking good at DayZ. With enough time, I'm pretty confident I could get, at least passable at Zomboid. The NPC update is going to be interesting though. One of these days I might try it on low pop and see how that goes. I'm getting warm and thirsty. It's time to get inside. Although I'm kind of sad DayZ is one of those games that's online only. As I love the genre, like I love Rust, Code on Exiles. I just hate that there's other people there in that same world. Like, Ark, the reason I play it solo is it's just not fun to me for, like, one person to just decide, oh wow, I'm just gonna delete everything you've done. To me, it's just... I'm a huge fan of PvE games. And I also love PvP. Hell, back when I played a lot of Destiny, I played a shit ton of Crucible. And I was a monster at the Crucible. Like, I believe I have a screenshot of a PS4 of a match where I had, I think it was a 13 KDA, or 13 KD. I was a fucking monster at it. But it's because it started on mostly fair terms. We all could have the same shit. But it's, when you died, you don't lose everything you had ever tried to get in that game. It was just so... it's hard... I don't think it's hard to describe, it's just... one of those things that bugs me about some games where... if one person just decides you don't get to play the game, that's kind of just it. You don't get to play... well, or you lose all your shit. And that's just very unfun to me. Like, on Rust, if there was, like, a private server where there was, like, rules on, you know, you can't just loot dump everything, or you can, like, get one base as, like, you can't raid this, and you make, like, other private games, or you do it for, like, where it wasn't just, oh wow, we'll take everything from you just because, you know, go fuck yourself, that would be a lot more fun to me. I like working in collaboration, essentially just, you know, making a new civilization, if that makes sense. Establishing trade routes, alliances, stuff like that. I like the diplomatic side of games like that. So I know if I played Rust, I just wouldn't have a good time if I was on a public server. Because I just want to hoard shit and, you know, be chill with everybody. It's why I ended up on a roleplay server for DayZ on the PS4. But I was just a loner who would hang out in the woods and mind my own business and collect shit. When it came to combat, I was also pretty nasty. Before it was a roleplay group, DayZ HP was, you know, DayZ Humanitarian Project. Let us know, if you let us know what server you're on, where you were in the PS4 when you were in trouble, we'd try to save you, bring some food, water, medicine, fucking stitch you up if you're hurt. At one point we had a camp set up called Camp Carnivore. We used that as like a base of operations. A rival group raided us. Fucking Tart Villager lost it. We lost control of it. So there's a group over there. That's not a direction I'm going in. Then fuck it. I'll see if this one appears dispersed. But in resecuring the base, me and two other dudes, we fucking took out, I think it was, we killed 10 players without losing a single one of us. Like, it got close. Like, fucking, one of us got downed because we rocking with, you know, ghillie suits and LARs. We weren't wearing fucking armor, so one of us got downed. But, you know, I managed to lay down some suppressing fire. Once they ducked their heads, fucking did CPR, got them back up. Fucking gave him some morphine and some adrenaline, and got him back in the fight. I died. I ended up dying in the end, not because I was shot by an enemy, but because one person that was on our side logged in and then panic shot me in the chest with a shotgun after I gave him the all clear that it's good, and you know, we even had an armband system going on. In there. Eat the corn. Then I guess I will fuck off. Okay, I'm gonna go see if that was one of my survivors, because that looks like a place I've died. I know I've died in this area. It was in this house in that back corner, I believe. Oh, that horde didn't leave entirely. They just kind of moved. But that's a zombie. That is 100% a zombie. Because I got, so I believe you hop over the fence, there's a supermarket or something there. And I ended up getting bit in those woods. Okay, so that horse moving to me, so I need to get moving. It's about 7:30. That house has all the curtains up, so that's probably not a bad one. I'd prefer a 2-story house, but you know, beggars cannot be choosers. Hammer. That was an interesting sound. I forgot if this door opens, so I'm gonna have to watch for zombies. Wait, is that all there is to Louisville in this game? I've never actually been to Louisville. Huh. Swim trunks in this game. I'm assuming those will be useful during summer. that window makes me concerned. Oh, I only fucking slept till 2 a.m. That is unfortunate. There has to be more to Louisville than just this. I'm assuming there's more to the map, at least in this direction. So you can see the residential roads carry out over here, and they have to connect to the. They have to either connect to here or cross the highway somewhere. Well, connect to the highway across it somewhere. So I'm assuming this is just a corner showing like the downtown. Well, no, not the downtown, because that'd probably be mostly retail and commercial. Well, this is all residential, so this is probably the residential area with my guess, based on my limited knowledge of city planning, a lot of the retail and restaurants would be up here, so you see them starting here, carried around through like maybe here. But that's just my personal guess. Real unfortunate I only fucking slept until 2:30. I was hoping to be out for a bit longer. I take the night owl perk, and generally I wake up early like that. But, you know, this is a veteran, so we shouldn't have night owl. One of the settings I also want to make sometime is setting the zombies to be mostly nocturnal. Either make them nocturnal or diurnal. Actually, I'll fucking pull up the other playthrough I was talking about, because I want, I don't know what the exosuit does, so I'll show it to you guys, and I want you guys to tell me if you guys happen to know what it does. On that playthrough, I'm starving because I'm struggling to get into a house without finding a shit ton of zombies in the way. Yeah, there you go, that one. Okay, so I'm not crazy. These two were flipped pretty weapons and armors. As you can see by this one, I did not live long. This playthrough, I'm getting hungry because I can't find the way, but I am rocking the exoskeleton suit, and I'm not sure what this is supposed to do. Yeah, I spawned inside the police station over here, and I'm struggling to, you know, get everything in this playthrough. I might play that one on stream since that one's a bit more of an interesting start, I believe. But I played like I haven't even passed the first day on that one, so not too invested in it. But It is 4 a.m. I probably should have done the stream, earlier in the day. But I got a couple updates out, which was one of the main purposes of why I wanted to do a stream. Was just so I could get at least a little bit of an update on why there hasn't been any content recently. And maybe some of the shit I'm going to do in the future, because I still want to do that York guide, but it's just very disheartening to see like Scooch quit YouTube. I mean, not quit YouTube, but quit League content creation. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. I know this was a shorter live stream today, but ah. Well, anyway, thank you for tuning in to those of you who decided to, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.